Hey, this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Adyaye Namaha. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you'd like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, let's get into this video. So this video is about the transit of Rahu and Ketu. Now Rahu is going to go into Aquarius and Ketu into Leo. Rahu has been in Pisces for the last 18 months. And Ketu has been in Virgo for 18 months. They are exactly 180 degrees from each other, so they change at the same time. Now, this transit is going to last, again, another 18 months. So when the nodes change, it's very karmic. Everything starts to change in the world. This year is a year of change because we just had Jupiter go into Gemini on May 14th, and Saturn just entered Pisces as well, as of recent. Now, this is going to bring up similar themes to when the nodes were in the same position 18 years ago. And that started on October 11, 2006 till April 29th, 2008. So you can think back of the events that happened around that time, and a lot of these tend to reoccur. Now, this video is based on the mean node, although I do use the true node as well for predictions, but just to make it less complicated, we're just going to stick to the mean node in this video. Now, the difference between this transit and the one 18 years ago was that Saturn was also in Leo with Ketu at the same time. Now, this time Saturn will be making a 6-8 aspect onto Ketu, which can bring some similar themes, but not exactly the same. Now, for here, it's all about the balance between the self and the masses, the individual and society. It is important, since Rahu is in Aquarius, to go towards what is right for humanity and to shed our selfish nature, to help others solve problems. The identity which reacts, the persona which was made in order to survive in this physical world, the identity which is all about me, I am the main character, it's my show and everyone else is watching. This is the ego. Who I am, my job, my career, my persona, my this, my that. This is all ego. This is not real. The soul wants to go towards the collective as it knows all is one. Without the identity, it wouldn't even exist in the first place. Now, the identity, the ego, it helps us exist in this physical world because this is how we can identify each other. We need a name, a career, and things like that. The thing is not to latch on or attach ourselves to that. Those with higher self-awareness will do so, and those in a lower consciousness will become more self-absorbed, more self-obsessed. Leaders, politicians, celebrities demanding attention. It's my way or the highway type attitude. Those who shed their ego will raise to inspire others. Explosive anger comes with Ketu in Leo, as Ketu acts like Mars, which can create uncontrollable fires, arrogance, and pride. For the next 18 months, we find out who we truly are through alliances, groups, and associates. This group can take us to heights that we have never seen before, places and contacts. Out of the box thinking creates a genius, a revolutionary, a philosopher. They say it's who you know. Well, now it's your chance. Take this opportunity and allow Rahu to show you the way. Aquarius is the stage. This is where you are looking down and all you see is lights, shatabisha. Many can sudden gain virality online, which puts them in the spotlight in front of many. Great political and social change can be sudden and unexpected, a complete new direction for the world. Death endings of leaders and celebrities can happen. Heart attacks, very possible. Heightened ego from leaders and celebrities. Rebellion of the masses. New groups and alliances are formed. Some of these can be of criminal organizations. So that's going to depend on the strength of your Rahu. So if your Rahu isn't that strong, then there's a lot of mantras that you can do to strengthen it, because Rahu, when it's not strong, gets us trapped in the illusion So then you can start having social circles that are actually criminal by nature, or put you deeper into the illusion of the physical world. But if you have a strong Rahu, it can bring you to the heights and it can help you see through the illusion. New technologies and inventions that revolutionize the world, obviously AI driven at this point, that may replace humanity. Now, in 2007, this was the first iPhone that was released, just to give you an idea of how things can really change. Now, in 2006, Microsoft released Office 2007, which revolutionized a lot of things. They also released Windows Vista, which was a flop actually, PlayStation 3, which even today is popular PlayStation, and then Nintendo Wii, which was a flop as well. So there can be great inventions and there can be flops. Things to watch out for. So during that transit last time, there was a toxic waste dump that occurred by a Panama ship oil company, causing deaths to poison, and that's Rahu. Rahu is toxic waste, and Saturn is in Pisces, which is the water in the sky, so that is very possible of happening again. There's also a number of car bombs that happen, especially in Baghdad. Rahu is bombs and it's in Aquarius, so Aquarius is humanity, so attacks unexpected, which can happen also on airplanes and flights. There was a lot of airplanes that went down during this time. Also, in the past, there was the Mexican drug war, so war on drugs, and many can be overdosing. And this can increase because Saturn is in Pisces, which is deaths and endings. It's also, Rahu is intoxication. Also in 2006, Iraqi President Saddam Hussein was executed by hanging. This is very Ketu and Leo, so they say, but leaders dying off. Now, a thing to watch out for. 2008, there was a financial crisis, and it started late 2007, which marked the US recession. It's interesting also because at the end of the year 2007, Jupiter actually entered Sagittarius, and now Jupiter is in Gemini, so very similar. And the way things are going with the tariffs, people need to wake up to this because this is definitely can happen again. And it kind of seems like we're leading up to a recession, as many are foretelling. If it happens again, it will happen when Rahu enters the Nishtha. And I'm going to go through all the nakshatras and tell you when that will happen. Last time it conjunct the US natal moon. The moon is housing. This caused a housing crisis as well in 2008 and can trigger a possible recession, not just for the US, but it was the entire world. Another thing that popped up was Tumblr was invented. So social media sites can be invented, probably AI driven. Massacres and cults. There was a Virginia Tech massacre that happened last time. Now, Ketu and Leo, this is massive fires, especially forest fires that involve animals. Heat waves, and this is going to happen June when Mars enters Leo and Ketu is there, and it will get worse as Mars gets closer to Ketu. There will be extreme heat waves and fires. In 2007 was the European heat wave and the aftermath of Greece's worst heat wave in a century. At least 11 people were reported dead from heat stroke. And then 200 wildfires broke out throughout the nation, and the country's electrical grid collapsed due to record-breaking demand. That is another thing too. Power outages, cyber attacks, grid problems. Because cyber attacks also happened in Europe at that time. Missing people, true crime on the rise. Also, there was a lot of tornadoes. Like Rahu makes unexpected things, and then this is in an air sign as well, especially because we have Saturn in Pisces. So unexpectedly in 2007, there was a tornado, an F5 tornado, which happened in Manitoba in Canada. And if you live in Canada, if you didn't know about that, it's kind of shocking to think that there was a tornado there, but I guess there was. 320 miles per hour, that's crazy to even think of because we don't get tornadoes up here like that. We'll get like small ones, but not really. Also, Rahu is poison and crime will skyrocket, like organized crime, mafia, the dark agenda of the elites towards the masses using dark technology. And I'll tell you when that is happening. That's happening right now. And space travel, huge space travel. We all know. Those who know, know. Also during that time, there's the Battle of Gaza over Gaza with Hamas over the Gaza Strip. So this still is going to be an ongoing fight that's happening already. And then Israel Air Force attacked a suspected nuclear reactor. Rahu is nuclear power. There was also the Declaration of Rights of Indigenous People. Now, there's going to be a fight for rights, definitely. That's what Rahu does in Aquarius. Also, secrets being leaked, because WikiLeaks actually I think it was 2007, leaked the standard US Army protocol at Guantanamo Bay. Now, we're going to go over the nakshatras. Now, from March 16th, 2025, this year, it's been in there since then, until November 22nd, 2025, is in and will be in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Now, this is black magic, those who worship the dark entities or deities for dark purposes, or gods for dark purposes, because gods do not discriminate. Anybody can worship them and gain power. But also fierce gods for enlightenment, like Ma Kali, which can transmute this dark type of energy into enlightenment, like Ramakrishna did. In modern time, though, it's not used for this purpose. Secret societies. This is ruled by Jupiter. So when Rahu comes here, it can distort morals and use this knowledge, this wisdom for it, and also distort the values of an individual. This is the hidden agenda of the elites, as we have been seeing since Saturn has been in this nakshatra all last year and some of this year. Sexual traumas and crimes can happen, homicides. This is the front part of the funeral cot. People who are two-faced and hide their motives and hide who they really are. But now in Aquarius, it is towards the masses using dark technology, AI. This is their secret plans. Then from November 22nd, 2025, until August 1st, 2026, Rahu will be in Shatabisha Nakshatra. This is amplifying space travel and can also create accidents. The medical industry can accelerate with new technology or can poison the masses. New ways of doing things, a heightened interest in astrology and the study of the stars. Many will want to become astrologers or astronauts, aka Freemasons, at this time, but many will want to do it for greed. And if that's for greed, it won't last long. Exposing secrets and creating more secret circles. This is the stage, taking performers to new heights, new foreign countries. Health problems can emerge. Themes of protection from danger, doctors and healing. Some doctors can become very greedy. Cancer can surge. Movies and TV about space. AI taken to new heights with film, TV, science fiction, new drugs, human trafficking surging, alcoholics, new technology and direction for the car industry. Yoga and meditation will reach new heights. Bars and nightclubs get very busy. Gas prices can get a lot higher. New inventions. Then August 1st, 2026 until the end of the transit, it will be in Dhanishta Nakshatra. This is the ultra rich, the most famous. This can make the rich richer, but that will depend on who you are. The last time Rahu was here was in 2007 to 2008 during the global recession and housing crash. This made those who orchestrated it richer and crashed the wallets of many around the world. With the way the world is going right now, I can see this happening again, especially when Rahu conjuncts the US natal moon. The moon is the home. It started with a housing crisis. Rahu brings highs and lows, and these will be seen in the music industry. It might go in a completely different direction, sound-wise or financially. New arts and music. Some will start their journey in music at this time. It's actually when I started doing music, performing, and I have Moon and Dhanishta in the D9, so that's why I say this. I know it's personally. And some, because they think they can make a lot of money, which is an illusion. I can tell you that from being in the music industry. And also, famous celebrities will die. This is the universal rhythm of life. Apart from music, the universal rhythm is astrology. It's actually the same thing. Healing of all kinds and holistic healing, Kundalini yoga, themes of real estate, the military, doctors, and athletes. Now, Ketu is in Uttara Falguni right now and will be there until July 20th, 2025. Now, this is the duties of the kingdom, and Ketu is a split in direction. So when it was in Virgo, on the 18th is going to go into Leo. So it's going to be in the same nakshatra, but it was in Virgo. So this was the cutting of jobs, civil servants, and some due to new technology. Now it's the turn of the leaders. Some may be let go of, some fired, and some may die off. This is also warlike activities, which can either change directions or leaders can change or amplify them. Leaders deceiving the masses through lying, gambling, and fraud, which was demonstrated all year, has the power to accumulate prosperity, gains through family, unions, and partnerships. In Leo, this can be partnerships of leaders working behind the scenes or from past karma or people, dealing with United Nations, banks, media people, and in leadership roles. Then July 20th until March 28, 2026, Ketu will transit into Purva Falguni. This is enjoyment after the throne, can bring both creative talents from a past life, especially to do with products or projects that have to do with women, and any kind of technical work like video game programming, for example, can make individuals overtly sexual based on egotistical desires, wanting attention at all costs. This is the nakshatra of comforts and luxury. So some can gain this based on past life merits, or there can be a split in direction where this is either lost or it's given up for spiritual pursuits. Relationships can end, or past relationships from this life or the previous one can resurface. Celebrities doing anything for attention, like in the 2000s, like with Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, all of that happening where they're going to jail and all of this, bringing the drama. People being obsessed with their physical appearance and superficiality, surgeries to do so, Ketu surgery. Some might do anything to appear richer, even if they aren't. But Ketu is separation, so some may want to separate themselves from this, separate themselves from celebrities, and maybe they'll want to more consume content from actual people, or maybe from celebrities to AI. This is procreation. Some may have children during this time, and some may feel separated by them. Marriages can also happen due to past life connections. Then on March 28th, 2026, Ketu transits into Magha. And this is the throne. This is high positions of authority, a royal position. This nakshatra grants individuals opportunities to be in such positions and allows one to gain from those high positions. These favors come from a past life. Good karma is seen here. So these opportunities can be sudden and unexpected. The energy of Sun Ketu is the guru who comes back, reincarnates with the knowledge of the past life to come teach again with the blessings of the ancestors. Sun is the independent leader. This can be a leader who is here to lead the masses with ancient knowledge at the highest level, or it can be a king solely operating based in ego and selfishness, expecting the world to bow to his commands. Creativity heightens here. Ketu can create a split from leaders and death here. So that's just a little bit about what I see. When we get closer to each individual nakshatra, I'll make an entire video and I'll break it down with a lot more detail. But I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one.